Did you know you can't flush the toilet after 10 p.m. in Switzerland? Yes, you heard that right. This quirky rule has sparked countless myths and debates over the years. But what's the real story behind this unusual regulation? Stick around to find out how Switzerland's noise laws became so strict and whether anyone actually enforces this rule today. And if quirky facts like this fascinate you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The idea of banning toilet flushing at night comes from Switzerland's strict noise control laws, which were introduced in the early 1900s to promote harmony in densely populated areas. These laws were particularly focused on shared housing units, where sound insulation wasn't as advanced as it is today. At the time, flushing toilets could be extremely noisy, with water pipes echoing throughout the building. To prevent disturbances, landlords began enforcing rules against flushing during quiet hours, which typically ran from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Although this rule isn't a federal law, it's still a guideline in many rental agreements and local ordinances. But does anyone actually enforce it? Here's where it gets even more fascinating. While the rule exists, it's largely symbolic today. Modern plumbing systems have significantly reduced noise, and most landlords are lenient about this regulation. However, there have been rare cases of disputes, especially in older buildings with thin walls. What makes this even more interesting is how these noise rules extend beyond toilets. Activities like playing loud music, vacuuming, or even showering during quiet hours are also frowned upon. In fact, some regions take these rules so seriously that breaking them could lead to a fine or a stern warning from your landlord. What do you think? Are these rules too strict, or are they a fair way to maintain peace? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Switzerland isn't the only country with strict noise laws. Germany, for example, has Ruhezeit, quiet hours, which also prohibit noisy activities during specific times. Japan's culture of silence in public spaces is another example of how different societies prioritize peace and respect. These rules reflect a broader cultural value: respect for your neighbors. In an increasingly urbanized world, finding ways to coexist peacefully is more important than ever. And while the Swiss toilet rule might seem extreme, it's a reminder of how much emphasis the country places on community harmony. So, there you have it, the quirky, fascinating world of Switzerland's noise regulations. What do you think? Should other countries adopt similar rules, or is this a bit too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Quirky History and Culture.